In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Good morning to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl, Reese. Yes, and today is another edition of the Morning Mac Show. It is Thursday, April the 6th. Yay to all the birthday people out there on April the 6th. Yay to my Aunt Pam. Happy birthday today. Yes. It's Tall Tale Thursday, so that's when we're going to talk about or tell stories or show you something. And we're going to discuss, like, can you believe it? You know, it's like that. Today I have in the studio, I'm not alone. Today I have in the studio my girl Friday. She's been hanging there and banging with me all week. And I am so grateful. The lovely Michelle Pucciarelli.
Good morning. Good Lord. Why are you saying you're grateful? I'm grateful for you having me all week. You know? I mean, Look at me. Look at me. I'm a friggin' mess. My hat don't even fit my head right. I don't care.
Look, it's okay, baby. We're gonna make it do what it do together. We remember we're fucking funny. You know,
we are fucking funny.
That's what we do. And I have my guest, my little sweetie Petey, Mr. Trayvon, is on with us.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
How y'all doing? I've been good. I'm starting off my morning with it says, "Trust in me, you got this." It's a little coffee mug. I'm starting off my little morning with that mantra. So I'm good. I'm good this morning.
I got a coffee mug with a couple of little.
I don't have no coffee. I feel left out. I got a book.
I know you do. I know that's right. Shades of blue.
You got some morning reading to do? No, you got some morning reading to do.
You got to read the chapter called Justice. You got to read that. And that's a person's name.
I told you I'm waiting for the movie.
You can't wait for, look, she said she waiting for the movie. From your lips to God's ears. Come on, Tyler Perry. I'm trying to get you in on the ground level while you got a chance before Lee Daniels snatch it up.
Nature.
I know, because Lee and Oprah snatch it up. But if Netflix snatch me, you know, that's, you know, hey, y'all better hurry up. Good morning, Malik. I'm serious. It's a good book. Trey, have you read it?
No, remember I told you I'm going to purchase it from you when I come to comedy night.
Yeah, but remember, you can read 3 chapters of it already. It's online.
Remember, I told you I want the whole thing first time.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with that.
Is it online too?
I'm not going to argue with that. Yes,
Is it online too?
It's online. Yeah.
Why aren't you sharing the link?
She was saying that you can ebook it, remember?
Yeah.
I know. Share the link to where people can find it.
It's everywhere. You can find it in Barnes & Noble, Books A Millions, and you
can find your Facebook.
Apple Store. Look, this is with Apple phones. Y'all can get it at the Apple Store. It's even at the Apple Bookstore. I'm so psyched about that.
An apple a day gets your eyesight to go away.
Yes, Michelle, you want to tell them about the phenomenal time that we had last night at the Pocket?
I'm so relaxed from last night. It's not even funny. Right? Was it a good time?
It was actually a good yes.
Okay, hang on. I gotta tell the complete story because this place is in Northwest on Capitol Street. Not a bad
South Capitol.
We were Northwest, I think. But not a bad area. It's a bougie little place. You know, there's murals everywhere, and the comedy show is actually up a flight of stairs for my girl. Again, up a flight of stairs that she climbs. And but you know, I'm going outside during intermission. It's a very nice place. I go out at intermission. I'm smoking like I do, and I think I'm standing there, and then we hear pow 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 pow. What? Is that fireworks? I'm standing there with that guy David Althea, the guy with the hat on the blue shirt and the long yellow skirt. So yeah. I'm standing there next to him, a guy that's walking around like a giant flag, okay? And I'm going, what the hell's going on? And then we see people running. And it's, again, the show's during intermission. So I'm like, okay, I hope nobody else comes out. I hope nobody comes out. Everybody stay inside. And who comes out? The girl that's going to be the host for the second half of the night. And now she's walking. And I'm like, where you going? Arzu, where you going? Get here, stand here and vape. I don't care. You know, and she's like, why? What's going on? And I'm like, people are running because there was a shooting. Okay. So again, we go back inside. Nobody has a fucking clue as to what's going on. We had a great night. I didn't tell her. Definitely did not tell Althea because I didn't tell her because she had to go down the flight of stairs and then we had to walk around the block to the car.
Yeah. How was the crowd though? Because that's one thing that I was big on when I remember saying that I wanted one of the other venues that you guys do comedy at, which is Bar 210. Shout out to them. Shout out to Kim. But how was the crowd? How was the love there? Because that's one thing we're trying to build at Bar 210 is more. That's good.
Okay. We got to give love to the Pocket. We got to give love to the Pocket. Love to the Pocket. Love to Rolla Z. Some Arab woman on Instagram who she does dark comedy. She does dark trauma-based comedy, the kind of comedy that before you start your story, which will be a joke, okay, people, you got to say, I might be triggering a few people in the room. Please, just remember, this is a story about me.
Right. Yeah, it's my life. Yeah, my story. Makes sense. I'm glad they had fun, though.
It's good to have fun, and it was very diverse crowd. I mean, it was mainly comedians. We had a few audience
black people was there. It was a sprinkle.
Okay. A little mixture, little
paprika, little cayenne, little cilantro, a little goji. We was just.
What I was saying when it was like a nice, lovable crowd there, being run by some Arab woman, okay, and it was. I'm not just saying it was a diverse because a white lady was there and with Althea, you know what I mean? But again,
I'm diverse. I'm cool with it.
Yes, you are.
She's a complete package, but she doesn't even realize it. But anyway, I digress. The rest of the show was good.
No. Tell them why you said it. Go back. Did you hear what she said?
Yeah, I did. Now she got to explain herself on live on the air.
What? What I do?
I'm waiting, Michelle.
What I do? But no, she did fantastic. She did. She just went up there and was her. And again, you had to go up a step this big. And we've all seen Althea twerk. She has to hold on to a chair.
Do what you do. Look, Miss Reese get down. So look, I ain't knocking it. She get down.
Instead of climbing up on the stage, she says to the guy, "Here, give me the mic." And she just
they want me to really mess myself up.
No. Okay, wait. I have not yet even gotten, and I'm going to wrap up with this one. I haven't even gotten to the highlight of the evening where Althea found herself a man, a white man at that, everyone named Michael with blue eyes. And by that, I mean, she was willing, like he was telling a story about, I guess, he didn't realize that it's a sexy thing to do for a woman when you're out to dinner for her to slide her panties to you under the table. And I'm sitting there laughing because I'm like, that dude's gonna be I don't wear any, but whatever. But
she didn't wear any damn panties. So
yeah. And of course she's always prepared. She had, dead of routine, she had them and she's like, here. And she throws them up on stage. And this motherfucker did his entire set with the panties dangling, waving them in the air. I'm like, and everybody's just sitting there like dying. And I'm like, well, out there, you got yourself a man.
I'm glad the love was there. I'm glad the love was there at that venue. Yeah, that's cool.
He was very respectful because
I like the man from Turkey. That was sexy.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah,
I almost took my depend off and threw that at him. I was like, he didn't get this too. He didn't get the.
Why didn't you throw your panties at him?
Oh, I couldn't get him out quick enough. But I was going to take my depends off and throw it in. He would have probably dug that though. Wait a minute. Who's throwing
Talk that joint right at him.
I was gonna say that turned some men on. Tall Tale Thursday.
Tall Tale Thursday. So y'all believe it or not. But it was a fantastic place at a fantastic time. I did my thing. And it's so much that the owner of the place wants me to do a show with them.
I'm not surprised.
So when they they settle, get everything, all the dust clears, I would definitely let you guys know. And I hope all my family would come there and love and support because she do disabled comedy. She do disability. I know my girl Friday did.
For the record, I'm so nice that I did make sure to ask, is there an elevator in here in this place? And there was none. So it's fine. We getting our steps in for the day. We're getting our steps in.
Exactly. I was getting my steps in and strolling. The more I do, the stronger I get. And people don't know that I be trying to exercise and work out at home because I don't tell people because they always say, oh, you need to lose, you need to do that, you need to do that. I don't even tell them I've started already. I don't even tell them I've started the process already. So I know, and I'm going to go through it. I just let them, okay.
Yeah. Too many opinions kind of, kind of mess stuff up as a speed bump anyway. So I get that.
So, but I'm doing it. I'm trying to get down the pounds. See, y'all probably ain't even noticed this on my wrist.
A Fitbit.
I noticed it.
Well, I know you know because you had to fix it for me. Because I have trouble breathing. It tells me my oxygen when my oxygen is going down in my lungs and it beeps. So then I would take my inhaler and I start, getting oxygenated because I think that's another reason why I get lightheaded sometimes. Enough oxygen, it tells me my heartbeat and it checks my blood pressure. So
good morning, Alan. What's up? He said, good morning. Alan said, bless up. He said, bless up.
Alan's already. Hello, Alan.
Yeah.
Good morning. Top of the morning to you too, Alan. How's it going? I'm actually on my computer. I'm on my computer today, so I can read the comments that actually coming out there. So you don't have to go like this. You don't have to go like this. What? What are they saying?
Malik,
and I'm back on my.
Good morning, Mom. Look, y'all invite your people. Come on in. Let's get the family going because I got a good clip I want to share, and I know y'all gonna have some comments about this. Alan, try to restrain your anger because I know you had some comments about this. Hey, you're supposed to be on the Mars show tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to you being on the show tomorrow. And also, you guys, I got an event on April the 29th, a speaking engagement.
Okay.
It's a tea party. You can purchase your tickets. It's going to be at Martin's Crosswind. The one in Greenbelt. The flyer, I did send the flyer out.
Lord Allen, he's such a perv.
So the flyer is out there. So you guys come on out and celebrate. And you got to purchase your ticket. But your ticket covers the entertainment, the meal, and all of that. If you want to be a vendor, you can sign up to be a vendor for $50. And that's the same price of the ticket. So.
Well, yeah, we shared it. We shared that link and everything for everybody to go register on our Facebook pages. So
well, for the future.
Yeah.
For the future, I'm gonna start to have my other phone next to me so that I can repost on Facebook. Because when I'm on my phone, so when I leave this, it'll take me off the live. So I don't want to do that like I did last time because I didn't know that happened. I thought it would stay up and kind of float on my screen. But I'll start to make sure that I have because I told my aunt about it and told my mom about it and stuff like that too. So they have been watching the lives I've been sharing with them afterwards. But so they're getting in tune with that. They're expecting to watch that and expecting to look out for new ones. So I do have little.
Trey, when you go to YouTube, hit subscribe.
Oh, I'm already subscribed to your channel, and I'm already subscribed to your TikTok already.
Oh, okay. And subscribe and share. I got it. For some reason, a lot of people see the YouTube, but nobody just subscribe. I don't know. So
I subscribed. I get notified every time there's a new video. That's what you do when you subscribe.
Oh, okay.
Ding, I'm here. Okay.
All right, people. We ready for the video? Molly, roll it.
Exactly. What the fuck is going on? I'm just what the hell?
Cartel. I'm about to go ahead.
Y'all just leave, yo.
What is happening?
That's a film. That's a film. That's a dog. That's a dog.
The baby?
Yeah, he just in the.
Oh, shit.
What is happening?
Oh, my God.
What the fuck is going on out there?
Hey, girl, child, get your kid. Yeah, get him, girl. You sit down. Let them do that. Why? Oh my God. Why don't you get it? Is it?
Yeah, and there's babies in the car.
Let me get my baby.
Seriously.
You can't do nothing.
Let me go. So what is he doing?
Hey, Althea, how much do we have to watch of this shit?
Get, cause she didn't. Her kid, she got all.
So we gonna come back too.
Get.
No, it's fine. This is sad.
Are you listening to what she's
Girl, you took my 4 kids. Get your 4 kids then, girl. Get your kids, girl. What is she doing? Look at this. What is she doing? I don't know what y'all doing.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Same thing Alan said. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's going on?
You're not cool on any level. And the kids are there crying. Get
the baby.
You see that?
That meant, Mom, I don't feel safe.
That is okay. The title of this is "What About Your Kids?"
Where the blanket at?
I know.
Ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Alan is right about that.
Look, I got the baby.
Good morning,
No.
Molly. That's Molly.
I've
with the other girl. The other girl.
That's what it is.
I've been the other woman in this situation, and then it was another white woman calling me. This is just wrong with the kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It sounds like it's her house because I think she said, "Where's my house key?" So it sounds like it's her.
There's a lot of rage happening here.
Yeah, because
There's a lot of rage. Oh, lot. You can't calm down. What? Come on.
look at the little skinny fella they fighting over.
No. Give my kids my shit.
I seen a comment saying, "Good morning, good morning."
No,
Yeah.
no,
I mean, we can pause this at any time.
No, leave. Listen, leave.
I think we have plenty to talk about.
Yeah, it was free. I'm gonna give you.
No.
I think that's enough, Reese.
Good morning, DJ Sticky. I seen Sticky comment too. Good morning to those that commented. Good morning to y'all.
Good morning.
Come on, Molly,
Jason,
you can pause
Alan.
it. Okay. We okay. Hello? Where everybody go? Y'all here?
Right here.
Because I'm trying to make the screen large and making it small. Good morning, Kings. Jason. Am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm.
He said I've been doing videos and I can't
How
see what
people really don't give a fuck about. Well, sorry, I added the fuck. I've been doing videos how people really don't give. Yeah, guess a fuck
That's
about.
what it is. AF. Yeah.
I give
You're
a
right.
fuck about these kids. They don't.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
And that's what about the kids? She pulled up on her man who was cheating. No, what happened? The man and the woman with the 4 kids, the married couple was there getting their food or whatever. The other girl pulled up, right? And the people said, "Why are you bringing? You know that the other girl go to the place. Why are you bringing your wife where you and your side piece behind?"
No respect.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you got 4
None.
kids. And she was like, "I have 4 kids." As a mother, I would have been like, relinquish your keys, and I would have took me and my children. I would have went home and dealt with him. Why do women deal with? Why do we fight each other?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Over a man? How come you didn't address that with your husband? You got 4 kids. He put them 4 kids in you. Pop, pop, pop.
You knew what you were getting yourself into.
Well, sometimes we don't. Sometimes women don't. But still, don't go on fighting the other girl so the other girl pull up wanting to fight the
really
wife.
true? Do you think that's really true? Sometimes women don't know when they're getting themselves into, when there are some signs, there are some red flags, there are some things, there are some words, there are some actions that don't match up.
They don't know because they're blind. They put up blinders.
We tend to ignore those signs. Men and women do.
Louise, the Blue Phoenix is in the house. Hey, Phoenix.
Good morning, Phoenix. Good morning, Phoenix.
Great day, beautiful people. How are you?
Doing good, actually. Doing good, real good. Thank you.
Who else in the house
now?
Molly's in here. I seen DJ Sticky comment. I didn't want to talk over the video, but he said something. You know, Alan's in here. He always seems to be in the live popping. So, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Phoenix, since you just popped in, what are your thoughts on? Did you see the video?
I saw a little bit of it. I saw enough.
Can you talk up?
My phone was ringing. Sorry. I said I saw a little bit of it, but I saw enough to know.
Thank you. Amen.
You saw, but to me, I can sit there and I watch it because I'm breaking it down piece by piece. I'm seeing the people around her. I'm seeing it, and I like the fact that they was coming to her aid. That these are total strangers that don't know her that was coming to the aid of her and her children. See, so there are good people. There are some good people in the world, because some people would have been like, F them kids, F this situation. I don't know them. Let them fight. But I noticed the men were stepping up, and I applaud our black men. Thank you for the men stepping up to try to break up the fight. These was total strangers. These men didn't know them people. And the little boy in the middle that they was fighting over, he's trying to keep his wife back and keep the girl off his wife and stuff. That's a hot
There was
mess.
too much going on. There was too much going on, quite frankly.
I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I'm sorry. My daughter called and I had to.
Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
Thank you, baby. Who is this handsome gentleman here? Trayvon, how you doing, Trayvon? I'm
actually doing all right this morning. I was telling them that I'm, sitting on the little balcony or whatever, just taking in the little sunlight, that little spurts of light that I'm getting, and starting off my morning with "Trust Me, You Got This." Starting off my little morning mantras. I'm all right this morning. I'm feeling good. I appreciate you asking. Thank you.
Michelle outside, you outside. Me and Reese in the house. Reese, we got to go outside because this is ridiculous.
I'm gonna go out late. I gotta get my steps in anyway. But
good.
Trayvon is a patron of Bar 210, Weezy.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah. He would come down to comedy night and see us and kiki with us. So that's how. Yeah.
I'm gonna cut my camera on in a few minutes. I gotta put some on my head.
You okay? I'm actually gonna grab my earphones so my mic is a little bit more isolated from the noise. So I'm gonna cut my camera for a moment and mute my mic and go get my earphones.
Okay. Well, before you do, Trayvon, so people won't think I'm telling the tale, give them a 1 minute of something. Sing, honey. I want you to sing my beautiful song.
Let me see.
It'll probably sound better on the headphones.
What can I think? I don't know what to think of. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna just do my little. I'm gonna just do the lettucey thing I was thinking of last time. Coffee with cream coming up right away. You look, I look, we smile, we wave. You go, I dream about kissing one day. Oh well, I sigh. Maybe tomorrow, when he comes again, I'll finally get to say what I've been wanting to say. I wanna get to know you. How can I get to know you? I wanna get to know you better. I wanna get to know you. How can I get to know you? I wanna get to know you better. Hang you with my girls. What's the words? High heels, blue jeans, he's looking at me.
They can hear you can sing. You had that. Say it again. As a we can hear you can sing.
Let me get my earphones real quick. For some reason my volume went down. I can't hear y'all like that.
Go get your
well, while he's getting his earphones,
yes,
I want to get back on the topic at hand. But also, hi everybody in the chat. Great day, great day, great day. Unfortunately, we are watching some ignorant nonsense, so let's get into it. So the thing with this, it bothers me because we tend to have a possession over people. Unfortunately, those who say they love us don't always do the right thing. And we've done that ourselves, and it may not have been cheating, it may have been something else. But the fact of the matter is you have children. Fuck all that other shit, excuse me, y'all. But there ain't no other way to put it. You have children, and it does not matter how or what you see. You have a responsibility to those kids first.
Yeah.
Forget that dude, forget that girl. Yeah, because like Reese said, she could have dealt with him at home. But you put your kids in danger out there trying to fight some broad who might not even known about you. Might not even known about you. Or if she did know, I understand why you're upset, because we get emotional because we have expectations, which we should have expectations of a person we're dealing with that we love. But the fact of the matter is, you have no control over anybody. And they have no control over you. Handle your business with your children. Yeah. I'd have rolled up. I'm one of them people. I'm not going to fight you unless you touch me. Now, if you put your hands on me, that's a different story.
Thank you.
If you put your hands on me, that's a whole different story. But it won't be me fighting over no man. If I was gay, it wouldn't be no fighting over no woman. I would never fight over nobody. I will fight with you. If you trying to fight my man and if somebody try to jump in, it's on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to fight over no man. I wouldn't expect a man to fight over me. If I'm sitting here disrespecting you and putting you in a position where you got to sacrifice yourself over my ignorance, no, I wouldn't let you do it.
No. She's you're on point. She's on fire this morning. She's on fire.
No, because I've had these conversations before, because it's always been asked, would you fight over your man? No. Hell no.
Not now, but you know what?
I wouldn't fight over that either. And I was married.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna be honest and keep it real. The younger me used to wreck some death. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you a story.
Over men.
This is not going to surprise me. I'm glad I had my Protect Your Energy shirt on this today.
It was the over the disrespect part of it, right? Yeah. When I heard several times, I had to learn my lesson, but it was over a man. Look, and it's because the person was in my domain or in my car, or I felt like I was used or whatever. But it's always the other woman jaw jacking with me. Don't jaw jack because something in my mind snaps. And I go off, and I'm not proud of the things that have done or what I do. Like, for instance, like,
hey, Kenneth.
I was
good morning, Kenneth.
My son's father, right? I'll take him for example. I come home from work. He in the house, sick on the floor. That's when that movie Ricochet. I love Denzel Washington, but I can't stand that movie Ricochet. And I think I connected because that's when that movie was out. He took her to the movie. Her and her daughter had a nerve to bring her back to the apartment where we live. Because I didn't feel good. I didn't go to my part-time job. I came home early. And I found him. He laying on the floor asleep because, a little pallet on the floor because he don't feel good. Her and her daughter sitting on the couch watching my TV.
Wow.
I come in the house and I'm like, what's this? What's going on? She gonna say, oh, hi, you must be Reese.
Stop trying to make me vomit this morning.
I'm like, yeah. And he went, you the cousin. I said, cousin.
Oh, no. Nah.
I said, in this one bedroom apartment. So you don't see this picture of us in the heart frame? You don't see? No. I was like, that's my man. And she was like, what? We and him got into an argument. I was calm, Louisa. I said, I'm gonna grab my stuff. I said, I'm leaving. He yanks me in the room. It was like, oh, you're not going nowhere. Long story short, we get in a big fight. She gets on the phone with me when it was time for me to have my child. Oh, that ain't your baby. And if it is, then he'll never see his other son. Because me and her are pregnant at the same time. Tyree got a brother that's 10 days apart, y'all. I'm just gonna tell it. He got a brother 10 days apart. She telling him, if that's your child, you won't see your brother. I said, wait a minute. I said, you wasn't in the room. You didn't make this man. So again, I had my child on my arm because I'm bringing it out to the airport so she can look and see. Okay, I didn't fight her then. I didn't have to fight her then because she ran because he told her that I was dangerous. But I wanted to get out there and wring her neck because you knew you was in my house. You knew we was together, and I just wanted it was one of those better beatings.
Yeah.
But I also should have known better. I wanted to crap her because she was jaw jacking.
Yeah.
Just like when I was pregnant the second time and lost my baby with Tico. The lady gets on the phone and called me out the blue. I'm laying down, 5 months pregnant, actually reading the damn Bible, trying to woo-saw because my blood pressure up too high. This girl calls me out the blue. And it's called me by my name, Reese. I'm like, who is this? And she's telling me about the baby. She the new sheriff in town. And
okay, this is too much. This is too much. This is more than I can take. Honestly, this is why I have not started reading your book because it's just more than I can take because it was not
that part ain't in the book.
This morning.
It says she talking about she the new sheriff in town. I said, well, I shot the sheriff. I'm like, so you may go home.
You know what, Reese? Ain't nobody playing with you.
I'm not playing with her this morning. I ain't doing it this morning.
I can't.
I didn't go over there to start nothing, but Misha said, nobody will loan me their car. And my car was out of commission. So Misha said, just threaten them. So I told him, I said, I'm on my way over there. I said, we are on the way over there now. He's like, who is we? Because I called him. I said, you gave that female my number. And he was like, no, she sold on the caller ID. I said, caller ID don't say Reese. That's not my government name. So
good morning, Ms. Thomas.
Good morning, Katina. Good morning.
I experienced drama. I was dumb and I was ignorant at one point and was out there fighting like that.
I want to hear
no better. I didn't know who I was.
Right, but the moral of the story is that you did. The moral of your story right now is that you did. because you put yourself first. You put yourself first, knowing that you had a child, a son that you were going to have to protect. And that's kind of the point of the story here. When you have children, as a parent, you got to put yourself first. I mean, last. You actually got to put the child first. I've screwed that up because I'm dyslexic. But the child comes first. In my mind, when my dignity, when my home, when I feel threatened, I'm now a mother and I'm going to do everything I need to do to protect myself and my child. Because if I'm not well to protect myself, who's going to protect my child? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right. Let me,
when you confronted like that, the girl jumped out on the wife when she was with the 4 kids and the husband. There's 2 things. You either fight or flight. That and when she was, you know, the woman came and charged that or whatever, she was hot. She was heated. Yeah. First of all, she felt disrespected. She got 4 kids with this man, and she kept telling her, I got 4 kids. I'm about to, in front of my kids, you doing this. And at the end of the video, which y'all didn't see at the end, she apologized to the other people because they was telling her, sis, you don't have to act like this. You don't have to act like this. Sometimes the savage come at us because we don't have control of our emotions.
Yeah.
That's it in a nutshell. We have to learn to control our emotions. Nobody has the right to put their hands on you.
That's true.
Yourself before you wreck yourself.
They do. They done unleashed the dragon. I'm telling you.
Well, that's the only time I'm a Leo, so you gonna at least release the lioness, okay?
Leo.
Because I'm telling you, I'm very protective. I'm very kind, and it takes a lot to get me there. So you don't want to get me there, and I fight to not get there because I know myself. But let me read these comments because there's a lot in here.
Yeah, there's a lot happening.
I think when I came in, y'all were on.
I know Molly said a few things. I mean, not Molly. I'm sorry. Alan. DJ Sticky that said a few things, and Alan said a few things too.
Okay, so Alan, let me go up. He said, Alan said, the hell going on here? All I know is somebody married, and that's the wife. He also said, I really hate niggas. They make life harder for black people. So sickening. Molly said,
because there is a difference.
Daddy got caught out with another girl. Alan said, and wonder why our kids grow up and be assholes and killers. King Jason said, good morning, y'all. I saw this yesterday. It was at a barbecue joint in North Carolina. Molly said she pulled up with her man who was with another girl. She pulled up on her man. King Jason said, I've been doing videos on how, oh yeah, you read that. Alan said, sounds like a bunch of niggas doing nugget shit while the baby's suffering. I hate watching shit like this.
Yeah,
I do.
King Jason said, I'm really glad y'all are talking about this. Molly said, toxic. Women don't respect the next, and he was talking to both girls. She want her house keys back. Alan said, babies should not be affected by adult decisions. Exactly.
But it is. Well, it actually is.
We'll get to that.
Oh, look. King Jason said he just subscribed. Yay.
Thank you.
I know that's right.
Y'all are dope. Alan said, I have no tolerance for BS and nugget behavior. I will not deal with it or entertain it. Thank you. Rishi said, thanks, King. Alan said, yeah, I need you on some hooks. Who he talking to? He's talking to you, talking to
yeah. Oh, okay. I thought that's right. Look, I'm down for it.
Slicky said he said you sound good.
Well, look, don't judge it off the morning time because cigarettes. I'm chilling, just rolled about a bed not too long ago and had my coffee. So, but
they said you sound good. They said
I know that's right though. Thank you. I ain't gonna knock it. Yeah, I'm not gonna knock it. Thank you for the love, y'all. I'm not gonna knock it. But can I make a comment if you don't mind, Miss Phoenix?
Oh yes, go ahead.
One thing I wanted to say is, and this is going to be a difference in opinion for most. I feel, and times have changed from obviously the woman being the one who takes care of the home, and now she's doing it all. Now the American woman nowadays, especially the black woman, is doing it all. But I would say that I think the woman comes first, and the reason why I say that, I think she needs to make sure that she's not pouring, because if you don't have any more in your cup to give, what else are you going to pour to your kids and your husband or your boyfriend or whoever you're with?
Yes, that's true.
I really think the mom needs to, I really think the mom, the mother, the wife or whatever, needs to give herself her self-care, her love, her own attention and stuff first, because like I said, if she's exhausted because she's taking care of her husband, making sure dinner's done, making sure the kids are fed, making sure the house is clean, and working nowadays, you know, because it's not even, we're not even the economy to be, that we're not even the economy to be having one person stay at home nowadays. Some are holding it down that way, but I really think the mom needs to learn to put herself first. Make sure she has enough to pour into herself to be able to give it to her kids. So you know, I think that narrative has changed a little bit. Yeah,
that is so true.
Again, I didn't know I was going to be going to church this morning.
Well, look, you know.
Sometimes you gotta, and the thing is, men know that, and like Alan just put it there, we're emotional creatures, and because we are supposed to be the not necessarily the shepherds of our household, but we orchestrate the atmosphere, we create the space, and our husbands are the shepherds, they're the covering, or our boyfriends or whoever, because not everybody gets married. But if you're under a man, or no matter if you're in a same-sex relationship, whatever, it's always one that is the covering, no matter who you deal with. And the one that is underneath the covering is usually the one that creates the household, creates the atmosphere. So like Trayvon said, if the mother is off the charts, or we have issues, it's going to trickle down, and it's also going to affect your head.
Oh yeah.
So we got to get ourselves together. You're absolutely right.
Look, I just have a question, Louisa Phoenix, my love. Why do you have to say we're underneath? Why can't we be side by side?
Because your man's supposed to cover you. That's why.
Oh, gotcha.
See, that's the thing. Not necessarily underneath as if they're under their foot. This is why people get confused. Hold on.
Repeat
Hold
it.
on.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, I said, no, Michelle asked why I had to say under them and not beside them. I said, because your man or your husband is supposed to cover you. He can't cover you if you beside him or on top of him. He's your umbrella.
Umbrella. That's right. Hello.
I feel like people are too big on placement nowadays. I think people need to reevaluate themselves in today's time, 2023, and put their egos down. Don't be afraid. Know your place. Know yourself, so that you don't have to worry about what your placement is.
Right.
So if if your wifely duty or your home setup is the man is going to take care of the bills and stuff while you bring up the following, or you guys split this or whatever it is that you do, people need to stop worrying about their place and just know where they are. Stop worrying about what your husband, like since the video is playing right now, stop worrying about what your man is doing and all that. Know yourself and know your worth, so that you don't get yourself in a situation where someone wants to creep and step off anyway. You can't control everything.
Yep.
So sometimes it does happen. Sometimes it does happen,
if you do find them, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, and even if they do, like in this situation, step out, you have the love of yourself, and you, like you said, your place enough that you can just walk away and not have to do this.
Yeah.
Because if she did in the video, she wouldn't have lost it like that. She would have had enough composure to not. She poured too much, not into herself, but into that man that she was with. Because going back to something, I'm gonna be real quick about it. But going back to something Miss Michelle was saying about people's pretty much saying about people's placements and people being in a relationship and dealing with stuff like that. Like I said, if she was pouring into herself, she wouldn't have lost it. She would have been able to pull back and decide, hey, this is not it. But I feel like women do miss the signs a lot. Men and women on both sides do miss the signs and want to ignore it because of what came out of that love or came out of that union with maybe kids, with maybe marriage, maybe money. I think a lot of people ignore it until it becomes too much, and you hold on to all that, because I'm pretty sure with this popping off like this in this video, she's seen signs out of this man before. Women have an intuition like nothing. I can't hide a thing from my aunt. It's like she knows, hey, you didn't do what you're supposed to do today. How do you know that? You wasn't around, but they just know. So I'm like, how did you guess that? But I think, people need to start to pour into themselves so they don't have to accept red flags. They're strong enough to stand up and fix it before it gets to this point where a police officer is involved with children around.
Let me say
this. Ma'am.
Okay, y'all listen to this. Because like I said, I've been a woman that's going, you know what it is? You're right about us pouring too much into the guys and then we get played. We feel if I done bought this man a clothes, done gave him money, done took him on a trip, and he gonna play me, gave him my car to drive, and gave him a roof over his head, and he gonna play me and dip off with another honey dip. Oh, And that's right there infuriates us because we've been playing.
Honey dip.
We've been made up. That's an old word, but I'm telling
I know, that's why I said it. I love it. I remember that. I love it
too. Look, we've been played. And then we go in rage. We was like, oh, you ain't gonna play me. That's us protecting our psyche. Oh, you ain't playing me. Oh, and then when the other female get involved, and she don't know nothing or no history or really what's going on, all she know is when he lied and told her.
Yeah.
He might say, it ain't working out at home. I'm about to leave anyway. I'm about to leave her and the kids. I'm coming over there to you, and we're going to live happily ever after. Boop. Ladies, know this. How you get your man is how your man's going to leave you. So if you're in a relationship with a man that was in a relationship with somebody else before you came along, don't you think he's going to do the same thing to you? They're always, people like that, always looking for the bigger, better package. If Louisa got some food and a nice house, he did. If Michelle got food, nice house, and a car, he going to leave Louisa, go with Michelle. If I come out with food, nice house, a car, and can give me some money, he coming with me.
And vice versa too. That's how it goes. Let me read these comments because these comments getting good. Hold on. Let me.
They all know.
Where we at?
Start with Trayvon, I think.
I did. Yeah, he said people be having demons on their private parts. Slicky.
Yeah. A soul tie. Anything.
Man, what?
Let him read them. Before
Alan said, I tell folks all the time, I don't deal with adults. I won't let you rent space in my head. My kids are my obligation and number one priority. I will fight for my kids, no matter my wife, mom, sis, or whoever. My kids come first. But I will fight for my kids, get mad and stress over them and only them. Katina said, did I miss the oh yeah, did she miss the mattress in the living room story? Slicky said, you got something that you want to say to me, Michelle? I don't know. He said she did. Katina said she said she didn't even tell the blood test story. Oh, we not going there. Alan said, yeah, I had a woman actually try to kill me because I wanted to end the relationship. Women are emotional creatures. That's why I don't play with women's feelings or intelligence. Let me see. Slicky said, thanks, Michelle. Goose cut girlfriend, something like that. Nene said, good morning, family love always. Molly
good
said,
morning.
So none of y'all women tried pulling up on a man before to fight his new girl or his side piece? No, sir.
Yes. I told
you. You did, but I didn't. I wish I would. Alan said, I wish I would. Alan said, I'm not fighting no man over no PY. They sell pussy, basically. They sell it by the pound. Alan said, I'm the what? The woman of my marriage. He the woman of his marriage. You're so crazy. That's all right. Whatever y'all do in y'all house is your business. As long as it works for you.
Work with it, yeah.
As long as it works for you. King Jason said, it's sad because femininity is seen as a threat. And a lot of men love pussy, but they hate women. And if you hate women, there's no way you can love children for real. That is so
for real.
True.
For real.
That is so true.
I feel like that comes from. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. So
I was just saying real quick. Yeah, I was just saying real quick that I think it stems from stuff like this in this video that we got playing live. Like you watch certain traumas, when you watch certain bad energy, bad blood, and you watch certain things go on like this, and you start to have, like, for instance, a trickle effect from her dealing with her man situation, and then later on you probably take the kids home and you probably yelling at them about simple stuff that they made mistakes on because so that trickling effect, that's where it comes from. I feel like. I definitely feel like that's where it comes from.
Everything we do, our children see, and if you do not correct it, they follow. It's like it affects each child different, and it does that.
I had to have a conversation with Tyree. My son is 30 now. And me and him had to have a conversation because he was mad and he was upset with me because he told me that that the dude sent me the one I was talking about was playing me. I could not see it, and he was like, "Well, I don't like him. He's lying. He's playing you." And I was too in having a helpmate, or somebody I thought was a helpmate. He was taking, and I thought he was giving. He'll give a 50 and take 100. See, that's not helping me. And I didn't see that part, but my son said he did that, and I remember when he told me that, it made me feel back when I was a child when I was his age. Tyree was like 14 when he said this. It made me think about what I told my mom is that guys are going to come and go, but I'm going to be your daughter forever. And I thought about that. And I was like, you know what? My child is right. He was hurting because I was hurting. And when you don't correct or talk to that, those men grew up hating females because they say female is dumb because I see my mama do this.
Hey, that's what I was getting ready to say,
They watch us. Some boys watch us even harder than the girls because they want to be the man of our dreams. They want to protect their mama. You know, and I'm thankful that me and Tyree, me and my son got a strange relationship. We still working on it, but therapy helps. It really, I know, and I can admit. And Katina, they won't let me tell the story.
Nope, we ain't gonna let you tell no story. You ain't got time. let me.
Let her finish reading the comments.
Alan said, problem is with that is God needs to be first in any marriage. If man follows God and also the woman, then God is center of it all. That then trickles down to your kids. That's true. And even if those who don't believe in God in itself, everybody serves God, they just give him different names. So if you don't have anyone that is over you, that especially the man, he needs somebody that he answers to, whether it's spirit, father, whomever, and that helps center him so he can bring that peace and joy and love back to his household. So Alan is absolutely right. We are out of order, just like Ilyana says, we are out of order because a woman is not supposed to be leading the house over no man.
No,
and we have to do it. We have to do it.
We'll do it.
No, but if you're what I'm saying is, if you're not in a household with the man, you have no choice. But if you have a husband or a boyfriend and y'all supposed to be in this situation, you're not supposed to be trying to lead him. He's supposed to lead you. Not saying that you don't have any say and that you can't have your own mission, but as your man, we're supposed to be led. Women are supposed to be led. We're supposed to be directed. Men can come. The thing is, the problem with a lot of the relationships, like Alan said, God is not in there, but there's also no submission. People have a hard time. Men are supposed to submit to their wives. They're supposed to submit to God, and women are supposed to submit to their husbands. We don't submit to anybody. And we selfishly want what we want and not consider the other person. When you are in a relationship, it is no longer I, it's us. What do you need, baby? What can I help you with, baby? What do you need me to do? That's how it is supposed to be. And when it does not go like that, you get divorces. I am divorced because my relationship, my husband was I. Though I understand that he could not process, he thought he was doing for us.
Yeah.
But it became selfish because I was never included. Wow. So that's the difference. It's like, and we were younger, but it's like I see this a lot. And a lot of times it's women, I, and leave the man out. We forget that he's human. We forget that he needs love and affection too. And so we got to stop putting the I in there and make it about we, us.
Yeah.
And then I'm sorry.
I love what you're saying. I love what you're saying. I mean, it's straight facts. I mean,
no, it's not all facts. Some women are different. Some women are submissive to the men, and they get the wrong man, and then we get abused.
That was my case. Yeah, that was my case. So that's what I'm saying. I'm naturally submissive. I'm naturally submissive, but I also learned now because one, you have to mature, you have to heal from a lot of things from your past, and you have to grow up. So I also, me being naturally submissive, I understand that I cannot give that submissiveness because that is a part of you that needs to be given to a man who knows how to nurture and hold that and will not take advantage.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I was just about to say that too.
And I'm going to just say, even if you don't believe in God, because some people get like, when they hear the word God.
Right.
I've met a lot of people who believe in love.
Right.
So
God is love. So if you believe in love, you believe in God, you believe in the Creator.
Love yourself. Love your friends. Use the golden rule. Treat people how you want to be treated. Do I want to be treated poorly? Do I want to be treated unkind? Do I want to be disrespected? Right. No, I want to be loved. I want to be friendly. I'm here to have a good time. I'm here to live life, laugh. That to me is the point of being vulnerable, opening yourself up, and like Phoenix said, coming together as a man and woman, loving one another, the man leading and being the cover, and the woman saying, that's okay, honey, what do you need? I'll help you, as long as you make me feel safe.
And do it even if Because sometimes men go into a space where they're having issues and they cannot move. And when that happens, you are supposed to take over, because as the helpmeet, you're not there just to be taken care of. You're there to help meet his needs as well. So sometimes we have to go and cover him. Sometimes we have to do that. But when you have the understanding of your place and who you are as a woman and who they are as a man, you will have no problem stepping in the front for a baby. I got you. Get yourself together. And I got us for right now. Because I promise you, if you do that, and he knows you're doing that for him, when he gets up, he's going to be up and you're going to be right where you're supposed to be.
If he's a good man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If he knows who he is. I know, but you have to understand that's the difference of people knowing who they are, and they are working on healing themselves, and they are working and they care about the people they are with. There are people who love you and do not understand what love is because they are coming from a perception of what they were taught love is. People don't understand what love is.
Yeah. Let me ask you this question. Okay, how many men? Just take everything out of it. How many men do you see on a regular? Do you know that is actually doing what they're supposed to do? There
are a lot of men. There are a lot of men who do what they are.
I know there's a lot that do.
No, I know.
You see it on a
who
regular.
I know.
I don't see that on a regular.
Well, I know, but that's the thing. That's the thing. People, we're not in people's houses. But only thing I can do. Let me tell you how you know that a man is doing what a man is supposed to do with his woman. Look at her. Look at the woman.
Yes.
We are a direct reflection of our man. If he ain't doing right, you can look at that woman and tell he ain't doing right. If he doing right, you can look at that woman and see the purity and innocence and direct love of that man. Not saying that you don't have issues. Yeah, you not saying that they don't have issues, because everybody have issues. You're human. You change all the time. You got to get to relearn each other. But even in the midst of that change and life happening, you can still stay connected and treat each other with respect and love, because you can't love me if you don't respect me.
Correct.
And so you look at the woman, look at the kids. If the kids acted cuckoo, something going, and I can't say that because, you know, you can have a good household. You know how we was as kids. We was hard-headed, you know, so we can't always direct it at that. But look at the woman. The woman is always going to show you if her man treating her right. Point blank period. Kids, you can't always do that, because kids had their moments. They had tantrums. Father could be like, hey, come here, you know, and the mother be like, I'm gonna get you. And they teaching the kids. So you can't always go after the kids, but always look at that wife and look at the husband. Look at how he looks at her.
Yeah.
Look at how she looks at him.
I learned this, unfortunately, the hard way, Trevon, just to say, like, I learned this the hard way, where I just learned that, you know, my family, my mom, dad, and my sister, the people I thought were my foundation, are actually toxic. And I've had a bad experience, and I've removed myself from the situation because I didn't feel safe. And I did it because I love them, not because I wanted to hurt them more. You know, sometimes when you're an alcoholic, again, that's the gift. Yeah. You know you're toxic. I know it. I tried killing myself at 20. I've been in and out of rehab. I've been in therapy all my life. I know I'm a problem. But I'm blessed because I have Trevon, I have Phoenix, I have Athea, I have Molly, and I have friends and people who love and care about me.
Yes, you do.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not, again, I'm not perfect, but who is? My grandmother used to tell me the only people who are perfect are the dead ones. And I understand why.
If you breathing, you got a lot of work to do. I'll tell you that. Let me read this here. Oh, good grief. Okay. So, Alan says, she's a damn woman. They are emotional. It was his fault for putting her in that position. Why even play like that? Like I said, damn niggas messing it up for black men. Molly said, you can't buy people or love nobody, own anybody. Yogi said, good morning, fam. Alan said, it's all low vibration, bad energy, and I hate to say it. He also said, damn, Ty 30. What the fuck? Time is flying. I remember when he wasn't taller than my keyboard, we used to jam. Oh. He said, I'm gonna beat him.
I'm gonna play on the show tomorrow. It's called My Love, My Music. Tyree still got that song. Tyree was doing the DJ and he did the music for it. And Alan and my other cousin was rapping. Alan got bars, y'all. My music, and every time I hear that, I laugh.
Y'all, we got to whoop Slicky. He talking about I wear my wedding ring on the wrong finger because I married the wrong goddamn woman. I'm gonna beat you. Slicky, you know what Slicky.
Let me make a comment.
Oh, go ahead,
whenever
honey.
you get a moment. Whenever you get a moment, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying that at 29, number one, your son is 30. I'm 29, so that says a lot about the era that we're in.
Yeah.
Okay, now the first thing I would say is I've never, in my 29 years, I've only been in 2 relationships, so it's not a stream of people. I don't even let people in enough to even claim me or say that they was with me or nothing like that. But I've never been played. Yeah. And the reason why I've never been played, because spinning off of what Miss Michelle said, was dealing with family traumas. Trust me, I'm kind of in a situation now where I'm still like, do I want this or not with my family, you know? But I've never been played because I've never ignored those red flags. I've never ignored those signs. When you start to ignore yourself, that's when people that's when people get hurt. That's when people get killed. Wow, that's when people, you know, lose out. I feel like I've never been played, never gave anyone a chance to, because I never got caught up in the feeling of, you know, when you're, like you said, how a wife is supposed to feel when her husband is taking care of her, or vice versa. You know, I never I never let myself float off mentally to the point where I'm just like, oh, you know, everything's great. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. I never, if people start to evaluate each other and really build a solid foundation and really know who they're dealing with, they'll eliminate a lot of that before they even get to the point where you're claiming or wanting to decide to get married. So I feel like if we work on ourselves enough to really have a conversation, don't get caught up in how much is in his pockets. Don't get caught up in, oh, her ass is fat and she got a Coke bottle body and I want that and I don't want no one else to have it. I think we really need to work on like knowing what the hell we're in, knowing what situation we're in. Stop like getting caught up in how they look or what they got or what you're getting out of the situation. Don't let yourself get tied up to the point where, and I'm gonna make it quick, but don't let yourself get tied up with children. Like, it takes a point to get to the children's stage. You don't usually just know somebody for a month or two and you're like, oh, we got a kid. You know, we need to work on that time. Unless it was a slip up, you know. Unless it was a slip up, because accidents do happen. Let's get that clear. Accidents do happen, but I feel like we don't evaluate nobody anymore. We don't date. We don't court. We like truly court somebody. Like literally take them out on dates, go about your business, go your separate ways, go to your own houses. We don't date anymore. I don't know what happened, but we don't. This social media, that's what it is. That's what happened. This thumbing, you know, everybody's a thumbnail nowadays. So everybody just flipping through and you just picking who you want to message and talk to. That's our problem. So when we start with that and build a real foundation, then we can actually have relationships. We can have more marriages. We can have more solid family homes, especially Black homes, not separating other families. But we need, you know how our stuff be working. If we talk and figure it out and actually figure out and make sure that that person's right for you, we can eliminate half the shit that we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You better stop playing because you know
I
you know. True.
I know.
Look. You know.
You've gone over an hour.
He a Pisces. Let me finish these comments. Hold on. Let me go back into the comments. But you're right. You are so right. You better stop preaching on here now. Yeah. We're going to have to pass that collection plate. You're playing too much. Let's see.
Pass it around one more time, ladies and
gentlemen. Pass it around twice.
We got to close the show out. Pass that around.
Okay. I'm hurrying up. King Jason. He said these talks and podcasts are great therapy as well. We need love and peace like never before. Alan said that's crazy because the woman in our family, because are strong women, grinders and go-getters. Yep. King Jason said, Slicky, damn, I feel for you, brother. Don't pay Slicky no damn mind. Yogi said, fax machine. Alan said, ain't no woman lead in my house. Married 14 years. I earned this. My wife taught me about finances and a host of other things and helped me be a leader. I lead because she allows me to lead, and in doing that, I value her opinion. Yep, that's what I was saying.
Thank you.
Yogi said, my recent experience was with a toxic, selfish, non-accountable woman. It was horrible.
That sounds terrible.
Alan said that a girlfriend. Oh, toodles to you, toodles boo. He said, me nigga, look at me. Who? Oh, he said, I'm here. What, Alan? What you talking about?
Who said that?
Alan. Molly said, most people only see what they're looking for. That's true. It's good people everywhere. That's true. King Jason said, no disrespect, but women are smarter than men. If it was ever an uprising against patriarchy and misogyny, Lord have mercy, women would slay. Let me go back. If there ever was an uprising against patriarchy and misogyny, how did I get mixed up on that word? Women would slay. Y'all could use sex or friendship alone just to take men down. Ooh. Slicky said bullshit. Alan said, I used to be a womanizer. I had more women than any man deserves looking for love, but once I found my wife, I knew it was over for any other woman. She gets me. Say that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give Sequoia a shout out. Yeah. Sequoia Williams.
Woo!
My cousin-in-law.
He also said, "Say my damn name too, Michelle. I'm your friend." He said he did that song over 15 years ago. That was Teresa.
Yes, Alan.
He also said, "You seem like a smart guy that's centered and know who you are, so it's hard to be played when you woke." He also said, "Nah, bro, I need that booty. I rebuke you." First of all, Alan, you got your booty at home. Shut up.
Shut up.
Slicky said, "She fooled my ass." Ain't nobody fool you. Alice said, "We went from courting to going to court." True. And King Jason said, Trayvon said a word. Yes, this social media has killed it for the dating game.
Oh,
and that's all the comments. And that is absolutely. Oh, he's not even on here. He's missing all his kudos. But yeah, that's true. I'm really starting to hate social media. I really am starting to hate social media.
Yeah.
And it's disgusting. We need to get back out in the world and see people, look people face to face and talk to people. So you can get to know who these people are.
Tomorrow, Phoenix, are you available tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am. No field trip.
Tomorrow, we're going to have Phoenix on the show. Trayvon, are you available tomorrow?
Trayvon not in here.
Tomorrow, he'll be on the show. Trayvon going to be on the show. Michelle, you going to be on the show tomorrow?
What else am I doing?
Right. And tomorrow, we're going to have the guests. We're going to have Miss Tawana Simpson on the show tomorrow. She's the event planner for the thing that's happening on the 29th. She's going to be on the show for Freaky Friday. I told her it's risque. She said, "I'm grown. Bring it on." I'm like,
hey.
Let's do it.
So, look, Alan said.
And Alan's supposed to be on tomorrow.
Yeah, he said he'll be here. He said he'll be here. Kenneth said, "Well, I am boots on the ground." Kenneth, you coming on the show tomorrow?
That's what he say. And Mom, four men, Alan, Trayvon, Justin. And I'm waiting for Malik Bay to
sorry, y'all. My phone had died. I apologize.
You got to echo.
You got to clear out one of the things.
Will do.
But Malik Bay, we wait for you to come on the show. And Trayvon, if you would like to come on and state your point and represent. And Slicky, he's always
Slicky want to come on. Well, y'all just sent Trayvon a message to tell him bring himself on. He's such a wonderful gentleman. It's so nice to hear him. He's so wonderful.
Okay, Molly, come on in and close us out. I'm sorry, everybody. We ran out of time, so we can't go around and say everybody got something to say.
That's all right.
Give everybody a big kiss. Mwah. Yeah. Molly, come on in and close us out. You ain't gonna get Molly to whoop me.
You good. I know y'all lit today. Great show, ladies. Good show, Trey. Oh, Trey left out again.
Alan crazy.
Yeah, good show, crazy. Alan be putting on the show himself.
He's talking about some charge your damn phone, Trey, preaching with a dead phone.
Yeah, man. He got that Obama over there, man. Obese.
Molly.
Trey can sing though, man.
He could really can what you hear him in person. He really,
Oh,
he really can.
Yeah, Trey can sing. Slicky Woo gave the thumbs up. That's tough. You
I know.
That's like Simon. Like that nigga like Simon.
Yeah, that's
true. Never give me the thumbs up. Look, and I'm glad Katina wanted me to tell all the story. Do you know why Katina wants me to tell? Because Katina was with me doing some of that. I met Katina in the 7th grade. So she was with me.
Oh, wow.
That's my girlfriend. She's a doctor now, professor, and I'm so proud of her. Kudos to my Black sister. She teaches at college. I forgot which college, but she's a doctor. Dr. Katina, I like calling that name, doctor, professor, because she worked hard and stayed on her grind and got that paper. A doctor in sociology, and I'm proud of her. And I'm proud of her.
Good. Well, Trayvon, before we leave out, because we get ready to close out, we want to know if you're coming tomorrow for Freaky Friday.
Oh yeah, I'm on. Freaky Friday last time was fun, y'all. Like I was telling Miss Reese, I was telling Miss Michelle that the even balance between joking and be able to laugh about, adult like stuff like sex and stuff like that, but to also have real informal and positive like conversation about the seriousness and what the backlash of who you interact with.
Yeah.
I definitely am going to be on for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be
be there. It's like a family discussion. You talking with your auntie and aunties, your mom and your aunties. I don't care. I'll be
and the cousins, and the cousins, the one that misbehaves. I'm one of the cousins that misbehave.
You one of the badass aunties.
Oh well, I take that, and I'll be misbehaving with the cousins.
Oh, exactly. And I'm just fussing at all of you. And Michelle is a bad auntie too.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's one of the best labels to be.
Yeah, for real though.
Come on, Uncle Marley. Who the power couple?
You talking about Nene and Rico?
Oh, Rico, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Are they going to be on the Mars?
They were fun last time.
Yeah, it's done.
I hope they be on the Mars. And then I want to get Ron Hunt on the show because he said he wanted to be on the show with Michelle.
I don't know about Ron.
Come on, y'all.
Come on, Molly, because I don't know about Ron.
Phoenix said no, Ron. Okay. But the eyes.
I'm playing. He can come.
No, but Molly will cut you if you get to acting up. Molly go bloop.
Yeah, you get out of there. You know, try to get the trigger. You gone, Trey. See, it's like that. That is. You in there, you out. But nah, I see y'all, man. Good show. We be back tomorrow, 10:30, 11:30 a.m. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube. Love y'all. See y'all in the background.
Thank you.